Let's get salty!
Everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and yesterday we took a look at the best wild cards, at least in this idiot's opinion, for Murder Castle Nathria. Today I'm going to take a look at what I think the worst cards are, and of course we have our giveaway going on, and today's the last day to get in there. We're going to announce the winner on Monday for 3 mega bundles, 2 regular pre-orders, and again, if we hit 55,000 subscribers, we will bump that up to an extra mega bundle, so hit that subscribe button, making me go broke. So the worst cards, I'm just going to take a look overall, not standard or wild or anything like that, and starting off with Demon Hunter, I gotta go with Sinful Brand. I don't see how this card is gonna be a meta player in really either format. It feels like a really cool mark card, an OTK card, but yes, branded enemy minion, whenever it takes damage, deal 2 damage to enemy hero. You gotta do a bunch of incremental damage, and I just feel like for classes as efficient that Demon Hunter is, they're just not gonna bother with strategy, and it's a cool little meme, and the artwork is great, and I'm sure the brand will look cool. I just can't see it seeing play. Looking at Druid, they barely got like any bad cards, so I'm just gonna go with, I guess, Natural Causes, deal 2 damage, summon a 2/2 train. Not a bad card. It's almost an SI7 agent, right, for Rogue, for 1 mana less, and you only get a 3/3 instead. Like, it's really good, but I guess it's the worst card. I don't know. Like, what am I gonna go with? Hedge Maze, I guess, because Death Rattles aren't that great for Druid, but I mean, we got a Power Crept Landscaping, and these cards all seem pretty good. I don't know. I guess Nightshade Bud isn't spectacular. You could throw that one on there. But then again, Alignment makes this 1 or 0 mana, which kind of makes it insane. So it's really hard. Druid got a lot of good stuff this expansion. For Hunter, I have to go with Stonebound Gargan. 4 mana, 3/5, has Rush. So that's just not good enough on its own. Not good enough on its own. Infuse 3 also damages the minion next to whomever this attacks. So it's got a cleave effect. And again, even that historically is not been that strong, so you have to infuse it. You need the board to be worth this, like getting that upside, and it really messes with like big Beast Hunter synergies and all that. So the card to me just doesn't make sense basically in any current archetype in Hunter, and even if it did, it just doesn't seem that good. For Mage, I have to go with Vengeful Visage. This secret to me just seems terrible. After an enemy minion attacks your hero, summon a copy of it to attack the enemy hero. So it's like Shadow Clone mixed with an eye for an eye. Both of those suck. They're very easy to play around. The only thing I can think of with why you would play this card is that it won't go off that often, and then your other secret synergies are like, okay, that seems like a really bad reason to run a secret. I just don't think this card is any good when you combine 2 terrible secrets and make it just, you know, kind of another terrible secret. Paladin, I'm not impressed with the Dude Paladin stuff at all, and in particularly Buffet Biggin, the 4 mana 2/4 Battlecry, summon 2 Silverhand Recruits, so it's literally just Grim Necromancer, the thing that summons 2 skeletons. But if you infuse +3, you give them +2 attack and Divine Shield. It's pretty good, but you gotta infuse it, which I guess isn't that hard as a Paladin. But again, really bad top deck, and I'm just not sold on Dude Paladin being a thing still. They have some support, but I can't see how it's gonna elevate it to a stage where that type of board is gonna matter. And this is like the weakest card to me of the bunch, so that's why it's getting my worst on my list. For Priest, I gotta go with the Harvester of Envy. I cannot see this Thief Priest thing working. You have to play this card, then you have to play cards you copied from your opponent just to steal another copy of it, and then your opponent can't get it. Like, it's super flavorful, and that's one heck of a fork. I just do not see this card forking people over whatsoever. Rogue, in my opinion, really didn't get any bad cards. Like, everything's kind of usable. And I've heard people really crap on Kidnap, but I think this card is extremely underrated. So my pick is going to be the Sinstone Graveyard. Without a secret passage, absurd card draw, I don't know if getting +1/+1 for each card is really going to work. And plus, you need a lot of good mana cheat. They do have Prep and Shadow Step and Backstep. I just don't think all the pieces are there for this miracle scam stealth thing to quite work out yet. Possibly in Wild though, so look out for that. Shaman, for me, it's an easy pick of Criminal Lineup. 8 mana, choose a friendly minion, summon 3 copies of it, overload 2. It's actually better than like the old Spellstone. You have to overload a bunch to get 3 copies, but like, I just don't know what this is going into. I don't know what you're copying for 8 mana that's going to be worth it outside of like a Gigan Totem, but I just don't see this being a meta card, at least anytime soon. As much as I memed on the Shadow Waltz when it was revealed, I'm going to go with Shadowborn as my worst pick. 3 mana, 3/3 Beast, Death Roll, reduce the cost of the highest cost Shadow spell in your hand by 3. I just feel like the death rattle on this isn't even like that relevant. Like, I don't think you care that much about discounting a shadow spell, even the one I just mentioned, and definitely not like the curse stuff, and then the 3/3 body just sucks. Like, it's not really doing anything. I just don't see this being a relevant card. Only shadow deck I really still see is like the Curse Warlock, and I don't think you're putting Shadowborn into it. I just don't see that happening. For Warrior, I'm going to go with the old Burden of Pride. 4 mana summon 3 1/3 jailers with Taunt. If you have 20 or less health, so you have to have 20 or less health as a warrior, so you're not tanking up early, or I don't know, you give them +1/+1, so they're 3 2/4s, and even that's not like that amazing. It's good. It's like Reign of Toads for 2 mana less, but it's just, and it doesn't overload. But overall, I just think this card is an absolute stinker, and I have no idea what you're playing, and you don't even have like a way of reliably getting below 20 health if you're in any slower matchup. It's just a weird one. And there are a lot of neutral minions, and a lot of them are pretty darn good. There is so much power creep all the time. So many spider tanks. Look at all the spider tanks we got going on. But I'm gonna go with the card that is, well, it's a 7 mana 2/2. Come on, it's a 7 mana 2/2. Infuse 3, gain stats equal to the attack of the minions that infuses. Really slow, really awkward. Like, it doesn't have taunt or rush. It's just gonna be a stat bomb. And in today's Hearthstone, those don't win games at all, but I do expect Mark to do something really cool with this, so I'm looking forward to that. And as we wrap up our kind of look at everything Murder Castle Nathria, I just want to thank everybody. It is the last day to enter the giveaway. Throw that reminder out there one last time. I'm sure you're sick of hearing about it, but I just want to thank everybody for the incredible support, the awesome turnout we had for all our reviews, our recaps, all of that. We're going to keep you posted on news with the expansion coming up, opening your packs early, which is, by the way, happening this weekend, this upcoming weekend. We'll have all that type of stuff going forward, but it's kind of the end of the road in terms of going through all the cards, taking a look at all this stuff. And it's so much fun for me to always look at new expansions, get hyped, and then shortly after it comes out, I get mad about things being broken and all that. It's the usual cycle, but I love new stuff. I love new cards, and I'm just glad that I got you guys there to hang out with me, go through all this together, and it's just been really cool to see the channel continuously grow through these reveal seasons, because I don't get much sleep. I'm going pretty crazy during all of this, and I just want to thank you all again for your absolute incredible support all the time. It just never ceases to amaze me. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and stay salty, my friends.